worthy of it all. You are worthy of it all. For from you are all things, and to you are all things. You deserve the glory. Hey church, thanks for tuning in again to the video series entitled Spirit and Truth, where we get to unpack the truth and the scriptures behind the songs that we sing on Sundays. For this video, we're going to look at the song Worthy of It All, originally written by David Brymer. Now there are a dozen versions of this song out there, and I'm sure that you'll have your favorites. The theme of this song is worship, pure and unidled adoration and praise. The verse and chorus of this song, although simple and repetitive, are actually almost word for word from Revelation chapter 4, which tells us of a heavenly vision for the writer of Revelation. And it says this, starting in chapter 4, verse 9. Whenever the living creatures give glory and honor and thanks to him who sits on the throne, who lives forever and ever, the 24 elders fall down before him who sits on the throne and worship him who lives forever and ever, and cast their crowns before the throne, saying, You are worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power, for you created all things, and by your will they exist and were created. Wow, what a profound and prophetic image that we have in this text. It tells us this: when we, as the living creatures, worship Jesus, worship him who sits on the throne forever and ever, that there is actually a response to our worship from the heavenly beings. When we worship, it compels them to worship. And so this is our focus for this song, that we are participating in a cosmic and eternal chorus of angels and elders and saints singing, Jesus, you are worthy. This song, which is so simple lyrically, gives us so much to meditate on, so much to be looking forward to in our eternity with Jesus. But then we come to the bridge of this song. Day and night, night and day, let incense arise. And we often sing that part over and over and over. Now, there's a few ways to unpack this lyric. In the next chapter, Revelation 5, we read that incense is, in heaven, the prayers of the saints. So that's one way to view this, that day and night we would be lifting up prayers like incense without ceasing. Another way to think about this is about the fragrance of our worship. But what does that mean? Well, whenever we sing about incense, I like to think about the passage from Scripture where a woman comes to anoint Jesus before his death with a fragrant oil. Matthew 26, 6-10 says this. And when Jesus was in Bethany at the house of Simon the leper, a woman came to him having an alabaster flask of fragrant oil, and she poured it on his head as he sat at the table. But when his disciples saw it, they were indignant, saying, Why this waste? For this fragrant oil might have been sold and given to the poor. But when Jesus was aware of it, he said to them, Why do you trouble the woman? For she has done a good work for me. So how does this apply back to our worship song? Well, it means our worship should be fragrant. I've heard worship defined this way, as a way to tell God that he is the most important thing to us. And to show that means to worship him sacrificially, out of a posture of sacrifice, giving him, telling him that he is worthy of everything. Our worship creates this heavenly fragrance that the heavenly hosts respond to with their own song. Last thing, I think there's something important for us in this song specifically because of its repetition, which I know for some can be hard to engage with. We sing day and night, night and day and night and day. But it's because worshiping Jesus in this life requires our time. And just imagine when we sing the bridge of a song that repeats itself, the world says, Why this waste? Why this waste of time? And Jesus smiles down on the fragrance of our worship. This song, more than most, is metaphorical, but still very simple and very truthful. He is worthy of it all, and especially of our worship. LCC, I hope this brief insight into the spirit and truth behind Worthy of It All encourages you and allows us to sing with more understanding the next time we get a chance to sing it together. Take care. Hey church fam, if you like this content, be sure to let us know in the comments below. You can find the rest of this series on our YouTube channel or on our website, and be sure to follow our socials so you know when we post new videos. Take care.